Hello everyone, my name is Just Josh TM, also known as Joe Gonza, also known as Host Where You Stay, and today I will be giving a review of the most highly anticipated album of the year. Me, I am Mariah, the Elusive Chanteuse. So at first I thought you needed to graduate college to be a music critic, but apparently you don't even need a certification because according to the likes of Billboard, you can open up with ad hominems, you can make references to a movie made 12 years ago, you can even skip a whole decade of success. So I said, hey, why not? Let's give it a shot. This album opens up with a track called Cry Period. Yes, there is a period if you look at the track list. And once I listened to the song, I realized how important the punctuation was needed. When you're crying and you're gasping for air and you're reaching for that last breath, and you can't reach anymore, well that's kind of how the song is. There's a powerful crescendo in the middle of the song, and as she's reaching to a climax, it kind of just keeps stopping and she keeps saying cry and cry, and it really sets the mood for the album. Basically, if you haven't repented by the end of the first song, which is necessary, you're gonna burn in hell. So please, before you move on to track 2, pray to God. So the second song is Faded, and it's not about being drunk or having a hangover, as one may presume with the title of the song. It's a song that reflects on a former lover, and she still has feelings for him. Throughout the song there is the refrain of faded, faded, and I must say I think she sang the song a little bit drunk, a little bit tips maybe, because she does say faded like a roofied sorority girl who incessantly says, I'm drunk, we know, except that Mariah, in this case, keeps saying faded, in a drunken manner. A little bit. Maybe it's just me, but I don't know. The third song on the album is Dedicated, featuring Nas. This is a personal favorite of mine. It's Nas and Mariah. They're both singing over a old school sample reminiscing of the golden age of hip-hop. It's really soothing, laid back, another great summer song. This first of all, this album is just so breezy, and it defines what summer should feel to the ears. Simply, it's a song dedicated to the pioneers of hip hop. Mariah says, she wants to make love to the good old shit. That good old punani that was the 1988s and the 90s, but we don't have that anymore. And so I really admire her effort in trying to bring that back. As Mariah would say, it's just for the nostalgia, darling. I won't go too much into the next song because most people have heard it. It's #beautiful, and this song's basically #timeless. Breezy, easy, beautiful, cover girl Mariah, just effortlessly singing. Another side note that I kind of want to talk about is the sequencing of the album. Immediately after Beautiful plays, I understand the meticulousness that Mariah put into sequencing the album. By the fourth song, it's just such a huge musical and emotional roller coaster. Come on, Mariah. I don't want to cry. Give me my pacifier. So after Beautiful makes you pull to the side of the road to fix your face, Lambily, yeah, I know the reference. Thirsty starts playing, and I really liked Thirsty at first. When it came out as a promotional single, because nothing really has been confirmed yet as what will the lead single on this album be. It was kind of catchy. It was a nice little bop, low-key. What I love about this track, actually, when I look at it in retrospect to all of the other kind of strip club anthems out there, is that even though this is a trap beat, it's not your usual sexually exploitative, booty bouncing song. The way she sings the song is, crooner like. It's kind of in her whisper register. For her as a female, she's talking about like how everybody wants to, or whoever, unnamed person is trying to feed off of her celebrity status, but at the end of the day, she's the boss. And so there's really nothing like dirty about the song, which is pretty refreshing for the kind of beat that the lyrics accompany. Make It Look Good comes right after Thirsty. Look Good is just a feel good, funky, sexy song. It's one of my favorites. You have Mariah singing some sexy ass lyrics. Fantasize about the way you lick your lips on your hips. Fantasize about the way you lick your lips, fingertips. You have her battling Stevie Wonder on the harmonica. He's doing all of these riffs and runs on the harmonica, and she's right on pace with the harmonica, doing her riffs and runs as well. And so it's not only sexy, but it's musically appealing. Fantasize about the way you lick your lips, fingertips on my hips as we dip. Ooh, boom, boom, ooh. If you don't find those lyrics sexy, maybe the way I said it was just not cute at all, go listen to the song, please. Do yourself some justice and be sexy. This song will help you be sexy. Maybe it didn't help me, but trust me, anyone else has a better chance. After that is You're Mine Eternal. I'm not really going to go too deep into this song because it's kind of a sleeper. I personally love the song because you can sing along to it and it's easy to sing along, and so a lot of people will find it pretty memorable because it's kind of basic. But personally, as a Mariah connoisseur, I only prefer the expert Honeybee Fly realness setting of Mariah Carey. You Don't Know What to Do. That's the next track on the album, and this is a favorite among lambs and fans and non-fans alike. This is probably her best chance at charting the Billboard Hot 100 as high as possible. Even though, I'm not really worried about the Billboard charts because they pretty much lost all of their credibility nowadays. It's a very 70s disco feel. Again, just for the nostalgia. It takes it back to Music Box, but there's something still fresh about it. And that's what I really love about this album, is everyone is kind of jumping on that bandwagon of doing nostalgic feeling songs, but Mariah can actually do it. She said, whoever's driving the bandwagon, Justin Timberlake, Katie or Pharrell, y'all need to hop off because I'ma drive it. Y'all can jump back on the bandwagon, but I'ma drive it, okay? Next song is Supernatural, and I really don't want to talk much about it. Supernatural is a synonym for paranormal, and that's what this song should be called. Sorry, not sorry about it, Lambily. I know a lot of people like it. But personally, there's something a little bit eerie about having them babies, aka Moroccan and Monroe, aka Rock and Roll, have their 2-year-old lives interpolated throughout the song. Giggles and phrases, and it's pretty cool when you listen to it at first, but this is the only song that I find myself infrequently skipping. Meteorite is, I think, pretty much hands down my favorite song of the album. It is disco funk wig snatching seriousness. Opens up with the iconic Andy Warhol quote, in the future everybody will be world famous for 15 minutes, which is more relevant today than at any time since those words uttered out his mouth. with YouTube and Vine. This song is kind of like shady. It throws a little bit of shade, but it's also very inspirational. It's very Mother Mariah. Lyrically, it's also one of my favorites. Like, it's kind of simplistic, but it's very contemporary. Cause you got the night to light up the sky, meteorite, in front of every eye. A shooting star, your fame is the flame. Watch you burn up, turn up, turned up all the way. Meteorite, you know, everybody, it's a spectacle, right? So you watch it burn up, and the meteorite is turn up, right? It's turning up because it's a flame in the sky, it's the center of attention, and then it's turned up. I mean, she adds the T for emphasis, as in toasted. You got 15 minutes, girl, so you better keep it together. Only 15 minutes of fame, okay? Make a statement. Camouflage. I'm not gonna go too much into this one either, because it's so personal, and she's so vulnerable in this song, as well as in Cry. But there's something about this song that is just like, oh my god, like you're just on the floor like, wah. But anyone who's not a fan is not gonna get it, because it's kind of like telling your deepest, darkest secret to Chuck. As in the rat who is best friends with every little kid in town because he gives away his cheese. So yeah, like, it doesn't really make sense for anyone else, but like the Lamb's like, give us the cheese, Mariah, give us the cheese. Money featuring Fabulous is the next song, and I'm not gonna go too deep into this one either because it's kind of like a filler track. I mean, personally, I love it. But when I read a lot of reviews that are out there right now from the people who don't have a certification in music reviews, they say that it really doesn't do anything for them. I will say lyrically is kind of bizarre because it almost doesn't make any sense. But when you listen to it from beginning to end, I mean, the basic message is past all the opulence is real true love. Because at the end of the day, she comes home to Nick. And, you know, she truly loves him. And so, though the highlight of the song is that she rhymes holidays with hollandaise. Hello. So, if not for anything else, check out the song for that rhyming scheme, okay? The next song is One More Try, which is a cover of George Michael's One More Try, which is an amazing song. And honestly, I did not know about this song's existence until I saw that it was one of Mariah's like covers, though it's really deep for her because like throughout the song she has an EKG monitor strapped up on her. Like, you hear her heartbeat, you hear her breathing heavily, and at the end of the song she's like, oh my god, thank god I didn't have a heart attack, darling. That's very much how the song feels. And another thing I love about this song is that she's like, towards the end, she's kind of struggling vocally. I mean, she's still hitting all the right notes and she's at the, you know, in the right key and she's doing it, but you can really sense vulnerability in this song. The last song on the standard edition is Heavenly. Now, remember when I told you that by the first song you needed to repent? Yeah, if you reached this song and you didn't pray or you didn't ask for forgiveness, this is where you burn. Because this is the rapture, this is everything, this is gospel, this is the Lord, and she is taken as a church. Luckily, I was saved by the grace of God, Raya, and that's why I'm here with you today giving you this review. Amen. It's time for the deluxe. I feel like this video is a pretty long, I don't know yet because I haven't compiled the scenes together, but I'm going to keep the last 3 songs very short, sweet, and simple. The first one is It's a Rap. One word. Acquiescent. Pause, essent. Bet you're gonna know. R. Kelly, you is a damn liar. The audacity child. And last, but definitely not least, one of my favorites since the inception of the album with the little snippets and thrills and previews is The Art of Letting Go. And the only thing I can say about this one is SAT word study guide. That is it for my review. and I hope you enjoyed it. It's my first review, so please, comments and suggestions are welcome. And if you want me to review any albums coming out, let me know in the comment box below, and I'll see if I do them. Yeah, hope everyone goes out and buys the album Me, I Am Mariah, the Elusive Chanteuse, because seriously, you deserve to be serenaded into eternal bliss by the often imitated, never duplicated legend, Mariah Carey. You make the beat go.